Hi everyone, it is Yishan here. I'm here with my other teammate from the 3v3.
Yeah.
We played at Area 51 today. You can see it actually in the background over there. I forgot to mention, shout out Area 51. They got free pizza in the middle of a 3v3. That's never happened to me before, so come check it out. That's probably the reason why I was able to actually win my games after the lunch break, so appreciate that. But yeah, come check out the store. Now, can you introduce yourself for the channel and tell us what you played?
Yeah, man. Name's Jaime Castellanos. We got second place. Nice prizing right here. And yeah, I played something spicy today, dude. I was originally playing Trap ELDLICH. We got first place last time, but I was the weak link in our team. And let me tell you, I was tired of getting blown out by heavy harpies and evenlies and everything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna break the meta and I'm gonna play something resistant to back removal. So I'll go in, get to the deck profile. Okay, so I'm just gonna get it out the way, all right? Every other deck 2022 is doing the same thing. We're playing bricks, bro. So
Bricks.
let's go ahead and get the bricks out the way. There's no sugarcoating this. Drawing any of these is not good, especially turn one. Going second, though, this is fine. Drawing this with any ELDLICH card, fantastic, especially Sanguine or even better, Cursed Outland, it's fine. So going second, this deck is pretty decent. But drawing these is not ideal. I didn't draw it that much today, though. Important to note, I'm running a 45 card list. So I actually found that 45 cards, for some reason, dramatically decreases the amount of bricks where I saw both of these or match these two together. So I really like the 45 card list.
Very cool.
Yep. So that's the bricks out the way. Let's go on into the spies. Even though we're playing Trap Lich, we got to play hand traps this format. They're just pretty much mandatory, and we played a lot of them. So we played triple Nib, triple Ash, triple Ghost Ogre, and we played pseudo trap card still.
Right.
Triple Imperm, still a trap card, but hand trap technically. These were fantastic. Imperm, Ash were probably the best today. Generally speaking, you'd think these would be better with Brave running around and all the combo decks. But you know what? Ash is just generically good. People say it's low impact, but you know what? It stops Fusion Destiny. It stops, a bunch of random. When you're in a simplified simplified game state and you're top decking, this card comes up. So it's very, very important. But I like this hand trap lineup. I could maybe see cutting one of these by one. Maybe one less Imperm, but I liked Imperm too. It stopped a lot of irritates today.
No, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of trap decks don't run hand traps, and I think it's very powerful right now to do so.
Oh yeah, absolutely, really cool. For sure. And I loved it. I would definitely do that going forward. Okay. These are the best cards in the deck right here, just straight out. Yep. These were absolutely incredible. But put it this way, if I resolved this today, I won. Like it didn't matter what situation it was, going first or second. Like going second in particular, this was just absurd. And then the last two spells we run are the double Cursed Outland. I was talking with my teammate about this earlier. I'm definitely going to bump this to 3 moving forward. I felt like whenever I drew any of these combination or cards, even by themselves or together, I felt like I was just winning the game. They're just so strong. Digging for 6 is fantastic. It's just self-explanatory. And by the way,
these are ash bait.
Correct. So that yes, and that's very important to note. You activate this first if you can, and you wait for them to respond. You're playing a trap deck. A lot of times they will ash this, and they're like, "Great, activate Red Ice Fusion, perfect." See you, wouldn't want to be you. And then Cursed Outland's really good going second. It's just fantastic. All right, next on up to of course, the traps. I'm gonna go just over the engine first. Triple Sanguine, triple Conch, and double Hakero is pretty standard. Pretty standard. Nothing too special about that.
Yep.
And then the traps, I decided to just play the best traps in the game generically. I didn't want to play like Ice Dragon's Prison, which is only good into certain matchups. So I played triple Torrential. Always good. Torrential doesn't matter what matchup, is always going to be live in some capacity. And Dragon Link today, this card came up. Triple Punishment, this card is absolutely cracked. The Adventure Engine, this is a 1-card blowout against that engine. You pop the token, pop the Fateful, see you, wouldn't want to be you. I hope you play second, which a lot of people don't. And actually, I still got this up on the board here. To pair that off, we play a Trap Trick. Trap Trick is one of the best little, like tech traps, because you can make this, I usually go into Punishment, or you can go into your Sanguine, which is very important. So really, this is a very versatile card. I wouldn't play more than one. Drawing 2 is terrible.
Yeah, it makes sense. The first one is free. Yeah, the first one is free. It makes sense.
Exactly. The first one's always free. Why not play it? And then we got triple Solemn Strike. Good going first or second. I didn't main the Judgment. I'm glad I didn't. This card came up a lot. So Solemn Strike is great going first or second. And then also in combination with Torrential,
Yeah,
RIP.
the classic.
Yep, RIP. And then I only played one Floodgate. This Floodgate is so cracked. I don't know why people don't play this Floodgate. Holy smokes.
This card's
Best
insane.
Floodgate in the game. It's actually better than Skill Drain. I'll just go outright and say it. It is better than Skill Drain because into a lot of matchups, they have ways of either outing it through like special summoning monsters or from the grave, for whatever it be. And Summon Limit is a card you don't see coming. You know, they link off into their... They literally just link off of one monster. They're done for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so this card really, really is a huge blowout against so many matchups. I love this card. Even going second, if you're able to crack their board and then you flip and establish this, it's over. Okay, I'm going to go off into the extra deck monsters. The extra decks is actually very important in this deck, so you have to be careful what you banish off Prosperity. Obviously, the MVP. This was the MVP of the day.
Did you ever banish this off Prosperity?
No,
Okay.
no, God no. Yeah, this guy was just so absurd. Like, if I could play 6 Red Ice Fusion, technically you can with the other search spell, but I don't like playing extra bricks. But if I could, I would, man. This card was just insane today. I was blowing up boards, OTKing, protecting myself from Evenly. They never saw it coming. Man, this card was fantastic. I can't say anything bad about this card. It was always disgusting in a good way. And then we have Double Entis as our last fusion monsters for punishment. Yep, these are great. Very important package right here. Comes up very, very frequently. Not so much these two, but these two are coming up all the time. They'll have a full board established, and you have nothing. They're thinking, oh, okay, go ahead, do whatever you want to do. But I had 2 Golden Lords. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, overlay.
Go ahead, detach, and I'll go make 6,000. It doesn't matter. Even if they have access code of who's 53, you're going to blow up the whole board, and you're going to kill them that turn. This engine comes up all the time. You get free wins when you shouldn't. And then we got the one Pallades. Comes up all the time. I usually don't try to banish him ever. Link Spider. I run 3 of them. You'd be surprised how much Link Spider can come up. So I play 3. Probably don't need 3, but it's usually one of my first targets for Prosperity, which is banished. But going forward, I might cut 1.
Okay.
I went into this guy all day today.
Yeah,
it was really good in simplified game.
Insane.
Yeah, in simplified game set, this is just...
Stupid.
Yeah, it needs to get banned, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think everyone we played today probably had Verte in their deck.
Yep,
It's crazy.
Everybody played Verte today. We played no Flunders.
Yeah, Sourceful Flunder. Yep. Okay, so these 2.
Yeah, these are our other Link 2s. Lina usually always comes up. In this particular case, since I was running Dragoon, I usually opted for this card more than ever now because this card is just so broken if you can get Dragoon out. But it definitely comes up, especially in the mirror. You can take Golden Lords, etc. Nightmare Phoenix. You know, I don't really know if I need this card. It could maybe potentially find something better going forward.
Okay.
And then our final card, Nightmare Unicorn. Usually always banish. Could also probably cut this card. Never comes out. All right. Since finally our side deck. Side deck was fantastic today. Triple Lancia. Really, really good. Shout out to Daniel Guzman, my partner. He told me to play this, and man, it came up against Phantom Knights today. It saved my butt.
There's Daniel right there.
Yeah. This card is really, really good. Very versatile. Flunders didn't play him, but if I did, I had it ready.
Then you want to draw that card. That nice against Flunder.
We played Harpies, Cosmic, and Cosmic. These are just good blowout cards. Well, not so much the Cosmics, but sometimes I prefer the Cosmics in simplified game sets against ELDLICH. But overall, these were great. They performed well. Didn't need any more or less. And then for our traps, we played these Floodgates. These were amazing today.
Makes sense.
I went against Phantom Knights and also against Dragon Link and also against the mirror match. This card was...
Yeah, Floodgate Dragoon, the classic.
Yeah, man, the classic. I love it.
Combo.
I love it. And then this card was even more disgusting today. It literally... It made my skin crawl, but I loved it. It was so good. It was so good today. I had people set 4 or 5 like all day today with the Dragoon wrapping this up.
Wow.
Really, really good. They skip a turn basically. And then, of course, the best trap in the entire game. It doesn't really matter what they draw. You got something for their blowout card. This card overperformed, saved me from some pretty nasty stuff today.
So I noticed no skill drain. Is that because of the Dragoon, or is that?
Yep, exactly. So I didn't play skill drain because Dragoon. Obviously, I want to keep Dragoon's effect, but also it's not as good as people think it is into a lot of matchups. I mean, there's some matchups that it's a complete blowout. But in a lot of matchups, you have to remember that decks nowadays are utilizing the spell and trap zone, graveyard and hand, and the monster zone. So really, skill drain only shuts off one aspect of the Yu-Gi-Oh mechanic. A lot of decks right now can play around it. Okay, Draco back, bounce.
Yep.
Right, it's that simple. So you got to play cards that really are versatile against every type of deck and are resilient. And Summon Limit was just infinitely better in that respect. So I preferred it, and I didn't want to overdraw any of the floodgates. So I was very happy with the floodgates. Yeah.
All right, well, awesome. Thank you for the deck profile. Any shout outs to give before we...
Yeah, three huge shout outs. Shout outs to my boy Daniel Guzman. We did it again. I mean, we didn't win this time, but we got second place and we did super good. He actually helped me engineer this deck. We engineered this deck to destroy the meta, and that's what it did, so I was pretty happy with it. I was happy with the performance, so shout out to Yishan for showing up. He came last minute and actually was our third for today. It ended up working great. He did fantastic, better than us
we didn't find out until like the day before.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of tiring, but it was worth it.
Yeah, I'm
green.
green. Yeah, and then finally, my roommate from UCLA, he actually helped me with some suggestions on this that I think were pretty insightful and helped me do well today. So other than that, I'm good to go. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, thank you, Jaime, for the deck profile. We'll see you all in the next one.
Take care.